This is relaxing. Where am I? I remember this place. The void of black. So peaceful. So...
Molly.
Wait, who's that?
You did this to me.
No, I didn't.
How could you?
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Oh, okay. Where am I?
And kids, that's how Raj, the Egyptian sun god, created the god Shu and the goddess Tethra by having sex with himself.
What the fuck did I just learn?
And that's not all. Now let's talk about how the rest of the gods straight from incest babies.
Lady Mirror, I think our guests are physically stirred by your tales. Please, think of the children!
Come on, people like to hear myths of ages past. I didn't even get to tell the story of Osiris.
You don't have to. It is kind of graphic.
But the story was so hot!
Miss Tour Lady, please, the kids are afraid.
Oh, sorry little chums. I guess you're not ready for the museum yet.
I want to see cool swords.
Oh yes, let me tell you about the brain hook. Not technically a sword, mind you, but it is used during extraberation where they put it through the nose as soon as being able to scrape the brain guts out before pulling it out piece by...
I'm not feeling
My head hurts. So, Miss Tour Lady, our main lessons for today is about epithets.
Phew, who would be interested in that?
I would.
Oh, looky here, a soft, cuddly hug-a-bear. Do you really want to listen to me talk about epithets? Or roaring tales how second master millions of the masses?
I would like to hear about the epithet, please.
Fine, fun police. Ahem. Epithet. Superpowers that some of us have tied to a word. Like my partner in crime here, Indus, with his epithet.
It's barriers!
You don't always have to do that, you know.
But Lady Mirror, it is the warrior's code to tell everyone your epithet.
Last time I checked, no one ever does that.
But how could I show off my barriers?
nice.
This indecent exposure.
Oops, sorry. There we go.
Ahem. Okay, where are we? Oh yes, in this world, people who have epithets are called subscribed, while ones who aren't are haters.
I think you're mixing it up with YouTube terminologies.
I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Anyway, that's the tour. Now, if there's anything else you want me to talk about, any more Egyptian mythology, I'm open with Greek or Nordic if you're interested.
Why are you so fascinated by ancient myths?
Because the violence makes me rock hard!
Is your epithet also barrier?
No, I'm usually the one who breaks the barrier. If you know what I mean.
Did you just tell an innuendo to a 12-year-old?
Because I can! Miss! Watch out!
That treasure?
Yeah!
But you know that's to clean us up!
Well, I wasted my time. This tour was a sham.
You're our chaperone.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't. Sometimes I wish you and your sister weren't in my custody after your mother died.
Dad!
What? I'm just speaking my mind. Anyway, give me your phone. I'm expecting a call from Carol.
Why are you using my phone for dating?
Well, kid, because my old number is registered under the criminal registry, legally, I'm not even supposed to be near children.
I'm gonna leave you.
Then fine. Leave me like everyone else I once cared about.
Oops.
Epithet Erased. Mine is Barrier.
Epithet Erased. And I'm here, in the dark. Mr. Brachiosaurus, could you be my new dad? You don't talk much, and you never leave me to work at the store alone at night, and you're already doing a better job than the mess my dad was. Well, time to face reality. Let's see if I can call for help from the museum's phone. This phone is for decorative purposes. For real emergencies, solve it yourself. Wow, when I thought I couldn't be further disappointed. What else? Team Rocket's gonna burst through the wall and just pose menacingly?
Greetings, citizens! It is I, Giovanni Potage, the leader of the Bonsai Blasters, sweeping in to dominate your heart and steal away your treasures. That's right. Surrender now, and your death will be swift.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my night is ruined.
Hey you, kid! What are you doing here? Try to sneak in and steal the prized treasure before the glorious Bonsai Blaster.
The who?
Only the most dangerous criminal organization in town.
I can't take you guys seriously.
Come on, we're just doing our best. Yeah, I mean, we spent 3 days choreographing this.
To show whom?
The ones standing in the way of the Bonsai Blasters.
Yeah, I'm sure menacing posing is going to scare the cops into not arresting you.
You don't know until you try it. Now, little girl, enough chit-chat. Tell me, where's the treasure?
How would I know? If you want to, you should go and ask the museum guards wandering the halls at this time.
Good idea. We should just go ask them. Intimidate and persuade. I like that.
How dangerous could you be?
Like this! Ah, gosh, it hurts!
Of course, it's made from hard ceramic.
No one gets to make fun of us!
Yeah, I know. Because you're already clowns yourselves.
Gah! Take this!
Ah!
Oh God, we killed a child! Boss, why would you think hot soup and a kid?
I don't know! It was a moment to show off strength and I overdid it! I never meant to hurt her! Quickly, tie her up and blame it on car crash!
Why am I always the scapegoat? Okay, boss, we got her secured. Now what?
Epithet Erased.
Epithet Erased.
What the?
Oh, you're awake. We were seriously worried about you.
That was third-degree burns.
And boss said he was sorry.
That doesn't make up for anything.
How about this? In exchange for your forgiveness of my boss, I'll tell you my secrets.
I'm not interested.
I, Ben, have a dream.
Okay, you're just
And that
ignoring me.
dream is to become a doctor and earn a shit ton of money.
I don't really care.
Oh, come on! I spent 3 years trying to get into med school.
I'm not interested.
But it was my odyssey.
I repeat, I don't give a darn.
Fine. Maybe you want to hear about that one time I've eaten 100 pieces of sushi by myself.
Nope.
I ran 10K for a fundraiser once.
Nah.
I was a runner-up in a child beauty pageant.
That's interesting, but no.
I struggled with parental disapproval for the entirety of my life. And recently, I finally made peace with myself.
I'm happy for you.
I find furries attractive.
Keep that to yourself.
One time I ate my best friend's hamster just to see how it tastes.
What?
There was another time I almost got caught for double homicide at my parents' place.
Hold on.
Or how I discovered that Breaking Bad was right about hydrofluoric acid. Who knew?
Can you recount that last story in detail? Not because I have any ulterior motives.
Nah, I don't think kids like you are interested in that.
No. I'm intrigued. Please, go on.
You know what? Scratch that. How about I tell you about my epithet?
I don't wanna-
It's barriers!
Hold on. How common is the epithet barriers?
Well, I only know another guy who has it.
Who?
Hello, small lady tied to a chair.
Mr. Tour Guide.
Was asked to patrol around to see if there's any bad guys lurking around.
There are 3 right there. They tied me up.
How nefarious. Hello, yellow bad guys.
Oh hey, it's Indus.
Long time no see.
Man, it had been so long since the desert. How have you been?
I've been doing quite well.
Man, last time I saw you, you were trying to search for someone that could beat you up.
Yes, and I found her.
Really?
Her name is Lady Mirror, and I'm currently employed as her bodyguard.
That's good, man. It's good to see the barrier bro still living strong.
I'm sure glad too. Maybe accept the fact he became a bad guy.
The Bonsai Blasters is a well-organized criminal organization that one day I will rule over. You're such an idiot.
So, what's happening?
2 idiots reminiscing about the past.
Yeah. So, can you get me out of here? I promise I won't run.
Sure, just let me use my epithet. ICBMs.
Excuse me, what?
Intercontinental ballistic missile!
You're gonna kill me with that.
Fear not! I have an accuracy range of 20%. That's a huge improvement compared to last time.
20 is too low.
Now I just have to remember the trigger word for my epithet.
But wait, I can wiggle out of this. You don't have to.
I remember!
Hold on!
America!
Good enough. Oh, I'm taking care of business. Now it's time to move on. I am finished, son. Better not perfect than not done.
Mrs. Tour Lady, please, the kids are afraid. Quackity quack. Mrs. Tour Lady, please, the kids are afraid. I must continue working on the newest patch build for Yandere Simulator.
This was a mistake!